to the printing press, to the recorder of man's deeds, the keeper of his conscience, the courier of his news, that we look for strength and assistance. Without debate, without criticism, no administration and no country can succeed, and no republic can survive.
All right, welcome to the Patriot Hour for Wednesday, August 12th, 2020. We got a great show lined up for you. We got Woodman, Ben, Fluid Pour, JT Wild, American rocker, artist coming down to the Patriot Fest. He'll be in town here in just the next few days. We are all excited. A whole year kind of a planning. And the world tried to shut down on us, but here we are, still pushing forward, still looking to have a great time with all of you Patriots, those of you that can make it. It's going to be a really, really great time. Those of you that can't, that's why we have the live stream. We've always been about that. That's what this channel was, that's how it started. It's a channel over on YouTube and other platforms. So join in if you're not able to make it. You're going to have a great time either way. We're going to put on one heck of action. Probably one of the best that the Patriot Hour's ever seen. So, all right, without further ado, let's jump in. I want to welcome the Patriots here in the room. We got about 450 I'm seeing. Thank you for joining us. All the links are going to be down below. I need to add JT Wilds. If you guys can do anything last minute to help out, we appreciate it. Share the videos, any support. All the links are down below, and without further ado, let's get to the panel of fellas here. You guys, how you doing?
Good morning.
Gentlemen are airborne.
Fluid Pour, I see you're kind of a little glitchy. I don't know if you went to the furthest room of the house away from the internet, but maybe lean your phone up against the router. This joke.
Went to the couch like you told me to.
I don't, no, you're good. I think you're fine. Where's the router? Maybe just hold the, I don't know, just spin that chair around. I don't know. 536 on my end, Gina from West Virginia. Thank you, Gina. Tons of people in the room.
Patriots from all over. Across the pond are coming in right now. We're getting, almost every state. And we have a lot of awesome Patriots tuning in to really hear some good gravy today about the Patriot Fest.
I'm going to ask a bunch of series of questions here, and I'm going to see if you guys can answer them really quickly. Fluid Pour, where's this event at?
It is at the Bristol, Indiana, American Legion, Post 143, and that, I believe, is 905 Maple Avenue.
Woodman, what are they doing on Saturday there? Like, what's a big thing going on Saturday? Why would somebody want to be there?
Actually, early morning, and I don't know exactly what time, but the Boy Scouts are going to be cooking pancakes and sausage. And then at 10 o'clock, we have a very, very important ceremony to do. It's called flag retirement. We do it honorably, 21 gun salute, the whole ball of wax, all the flags are going to be out there. It's a great time to watch if you've never witnessed that. And then probably about, I think it's noon or 1 o'clock, the American Legion Riders are going to have the ride.
Yeah, Kickstands Up, and Freedom Ride. We're just going to call it the Freedom Ride. I don't know what exact, I think it is a Freedom Ride, but JT, who's singing there Friday night?
Well, there's this jerk off called JT Wild supposed to be there. He's all the way down from Florida. He's some kind of a redneck right-wing conspiracy theorist rock and roller.
We've heard of this guy, man. Anyway. We've heard of him, and we're looking for him, man. Ben, who else is singing there Friday night?
Hey, I'm going to get up on stage and do some banging on my git fiddle and wail out a couple tunes from my jowls. Awesome. Of course, we know that after the awesome show and it's all going down, we're going to be jamming out by the by the campfire. We have a lot of people who want to come and and play their instruments. And so we're gonna have time for a big open jam at the campfire afterwards. We're gonna have so much stuff, you guys. We've gotten so much stuff for you guys the last 2 weeks that we'd spend the whole entire show just telling you, we're gonna have this, and we're gonna have a photo booth, and there's gonna be this awesomeness, and this guy's playing over here, lasers coming over here. Oh, it's gonna be great, you guys.
And I'm getting with the audio guy, the production audio, so all the final touches will be set up today, and I'll be able to tell him everything we have in mind, and then what he can do to add to it. And we're just hoping for it's gonna be an awesome time. And then I'll be back with all of you guys Thursday. So our plan is all of us here on this panel will be together Thursday night. I know you don't land till about, we don't have to go over exact times. We don't need to do that. But basically, we'll get together at the Legion. By the time you get there, JT, we should be wrapped up with actually some of the little things we want to do and get up, because it's late enough on Thursday. We can do that with our guy that's staying on the grounds Thursday night, security. The items will be safe. I mean, there's cameras and stuff anyway, but we'll go get something to eat. I hope if ever we can join, we'll maybe head over to, like, I won't say the location until we're there, but I want to talk to the owners. But no, bring your your instrument, maybe, just by chance. We'll see. I don't know what's going on down there Thursday night where we're going, but if anything, maybe you could play a song or two. My buddy would love.
We need Greg to do a live fluid pour on stage while I'm playing, man. Why don't you do a cool painting?
Ooh, a little artwork show.
Yeah, they do that
That would have been great to know prior to me driving all night and all day yesterday from Florida.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. It'd be a big setup for you to bring.
You didn't bring none of that stuff?
No, I brought a lot of paintings. I brought a...
Well, maybe the good folks here, throw a little funds down below. I'll run over and get you an easel and
put a couple on stage. Yeah.
We just need an easel, a big tarp. I'm thinking, and then you're just sitting there. It's like you're playing the drums,
state of mind,
but you're not.
Yourself, prepped up to do a piece.
He's kind of like playing the drums, but he's not. It's just two paintbrushes.
Good work.
We love you.
Hey, I had to make a stop in Georgia at Mike from Georgia, Mike _ Georgia, and he made this awesome that he gave me. He also donated a pen that he made. I'm going to be a little bit bouncy here. I'm going to try to show you guys. So forgive me.
Forgive the connection.
For some reason, it's like he brings his connection from down home to Indiana. It's amazing how he did that.
Wow, that's amazing. Any weather too down there?
If he brings a hurricane with him, I'll be pissed.
Oh, back to here. I tried. It's always humid when I'm on the show. I can't help it.
I don't know what happened.
We love you, brother.
Did you show us something there? I saw like the floor.
I tried, but the darn camera and everything. I think it'll be better for me to show it when I'm over there. I tried to show it.
All right, you're good.
When I'm
you guys need to come out to the Patriot Fest to really get a better feel of how it looks.
You really need to get down there to the fest and to see this.
You really need to be there, really.
I think we're gonna have a great time.
Awesome.
Talk about this video that you put out, JT. Which one am I? I'm gonna pull it up here as you talk.
Oh yeah. Into the General Flynn. I'm not even sure what that is called. What they got 10 judges to decide because 3 weren't enough before to end this case against General Flynn, and that video is pretty cool. That's a music video, but I basically just made a video of Sidney Powell's her final comments in the case, and here,
closing statement or whatever.
Right here.
Yeah, our closing statement. Yeah, if you go down to the link below that, right there, hit that link, and it's at 101,000 views in one day. So that's mainly most of it. It was 2 minutes and 40 seconds long, and
awesome.
So the last 20 seconds is on the second part, but it's an amazing. I just thought it was amazing. So I took the audio and put her face, and anyway, I got up there. I can't believe that's the most viral video I've ever put out. And the thing about it is that's me being a patriot. There's nothing about my music there, and it's just my passion for General Flynn and what he's been put through is way beyond my music for me. And it's not about. I think that's as an artist, you always want to try to plug yourself, but there's a time and a place for everything. And right now we all have to be there for General Flynn and his family, regardless of anything.
They harassed that man,
right.
It's disgusting what they did. Yeah.
I agree. Does it ever, well, there's times I've done videos and then, and I'm maybe following something off of somewhere and it links a few different people, like news people or just whoever. And what's been baffling over the last few years is when I get to a certain page of something to read and then it says they're following you back, it stops me. There's been times I've been in live videos and I'm like, the first one was like the one JFK account that's got a whole bunch of, I don't know which Kennedy or who's running it, because and none of them are official for JFK because, but that one baffled me. And then not too long ago, it was like, well, Roseanne or whatever followed us on YouTube. But I was on here the other day following something that talked about Jenna Jameson and how woke she is. She is admitting now she was brought up into the Hollywood child trafficking as a 13 or 14-year-old. She got groomed into there. Anyway, she's married now, totally out of the porn industry and all that, and just goes on these rants about human trafficking. And it's like, you just got to support what the heck's coming out of her mouth at this point. But anyway, I'm over there following a thread that took me there, and it comes up, follows you. Holy crap. It's just weird. It kind of tricks you out sometimes.
The synchronicities are off the chart.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of the things that drew me to Twitter. And first of all, like I'd kind of maxed out my local account on Facebook, and I've been on Facebook for 10 years or so.
And that's different. Facebook is different altogether.
Right, and it's really hard to get any national exposure, anyways. And I realized right after the election that, oh my gosh, everybody, this is a divisive place to be. Like you can't say anything on Facebook anymore without people that were your friends coming at you like, dude, you're the blah, blah, just it was so divisive. And I finally said, okay, I'm done. But I needed a place to go and a place to vent and to say what I really wanted to say. And I was watching Jordan Sather one day, and he was like, you guys, if you want all the best, the quickest news, the breaking news, even you want to have access to all the people that are, in the Q movement, get on Twitter. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to get on Twitter. and that was about, I guess, 3 years ago, because that was about 6 months after the election. Or no, a little more than that, wasn't it? Because Q didn't even hit till October of 17. So anyways, bottom line is that was where it was amazing. And the next thing you know, I'm like DMing with General Flynn. It's like a blur of how it all got started, but it's how like we all connect at a level where it's where we go one, we go all theme, and like no one is above each other. That's the thing that I've noticed is, especially in this movie, even with the biggest accounts, they are, willing to reach out to you, help you, take your phone call, whatever it is. And they don't, it's great. It's a great movement. There's no judgment and that I can see. And when there is, I'm out,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Well, there's almost like a commonality of that, what you just talked about, where you have something like the Constitution or we the people, where we go one, we go all. There's something that's so common that anybody, rich, poor, blue, yellow, black, green, white, red, you can latch onto that and say, I want to be a part of that. What do you mean where we go one, we go all? Or how about we the people? That's what it was talking about. We have these things, and as we band together, doesn't matter who you come. Like, look at the panel today, man. The amount of people where you all are coming from, and it's like to know that, it's like, wow. So I love that as well. And like just like you said, man, that's a beautiful thing to really be a part of, because it's bigger than just yourself.
You guys got to see this real quick to cut you off. We're talking about Q, the movement. This is yesterday in the post office. Check this out. That's crazy. So it was box 17, yeah, right? Mm-hmm. Jet.
Let's see the treasures, yo. Thank you, Jet Custom Screen Printing. You are awesome.
Yes. Oh yeah, they got them.
They're an awesome, yeah. Great vendors, you guys. Great service.
I didn't upload photos yet, but I got that video to the computer. But I need to get the photos. Yeah, I'm putting something together. That's something I got to take a minute here. Whoever's in the room, thank everybody that sent anything in for this. We got like door prizes or things, and we don't have a lot of everything, but for the lucky few, the early on people coming, we're gonna hand things out. So it's not really a race to get there, but of course, I mean, there's just limited. This will be maybe 10 times bigger next year. We'll see how it goes, but and where it's at, we don't know anything yet. One thing at a time. We're thinking about going to somewhere else.
Somewhere else, yeah.
So,
we got
not for this, but something else shortly before this next year. We got something in the works for 4th of July.
You can't grow without doing a bunch more stuff, y'all, and we want to grow as a team, as Patriots.
It involves Alaska.
Have boots on the ground. It involves some good stuff, y'all. So.
And trucks getting thrown off a cliff. Would you be down for something like that, JT Wild?
I think, yeah. So
make a great music video.
I'll tell you this much. You'll probably find out more during the Patriot Fest, but you're going to have to be there because this is going to be face-to-face chat. So,
this is,
there's a guy I'm working with, Red Pill Roadshow. I don't know if you've got to check that out yet, but we're doing an event in Florida on the 25th of this month. We got Jordan Sather and a bunch of great people coming. In the Matrix and Shady Groove are going to be there. Bunch of Patriots, and Joe Flynn's coming. I got the full rock band coming, and Brian Gamble that puts that on. He is very interested in hooking up with Patriots around the country to kind of help them. He's bring that kind of show, help them put it together. He put that show together. We talked about that show on the 4th of July, and within, I guess, 2 or 3 weeks after that, he had it all put together. The place booked. Nice. And so it's he's really cool. Super.
No, we'd be
cool guy.
love to come to an event like that sometime. So that one's just after the weekend. Oh no, 2 weekends from now.
Yeah, that's 2 weeks. It's in Jacksonville, Florida. And but he'd come to Indiana, man. I mean, if you guys want to put a show together with him, he would. That's what he wants to do, is hook up with guys like you that are already doing it, that can find a venue, that can help, And yeah, so you definitely need to hook up. It's redpillroadshow.com, and I'll hook you up with Brian's info too if you want to talk to him.
Okay.
So.
30 seconds
For-
here.
We love that.
Watch this and tell me if you'd be interested. This is something we're planning. You guys.
Somebody one year asked us the silly question on why do you do it? Well, that's quite a simple answer. It's because you can. Woo! Happy 4th of July!
Oh, it's a parade, Glacier View style.
America! It's 4th of July, and it's an F day here. Freedom, family, faith, good food, and fun. We salute our veterans.
Well, thank you very much.
We got an air show.
Yeah, you would think the parade like this would be the main event. But okay, there you go. I think really everybody comes to see
that cliff up there.
the cliff behind you. It's in neutral. 300 feet above
The
you.
crowd is ready.
This is the throttle.
So just give me a
9,
countdown, and
8,
we're ready.
7, 6, 5. Best thing in the world. 4, 3, 2, 1.
And like we like to say, there's more to do in Glacier View. That baby's got to go.
They launched the car off the cliff.
Here she comes, boys.
That was awesome.
Not bad.
Gravity always wins.
It just went right down, and you could see right down there where it nosed in.
Look at that.
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
Dude, that one sailed. That one was cruising. Yeah!
So cool watching it come over.
There she goes.
Our first one was in 2005. Somebody said you can't do that, and we don't do well with camps.
We had a car that hit a moose. It was totaled and no good to drive on the road, so how else to get rid of it? Do it during 4th of July.
I think it scared the baby.
This is the ramp right here. She's gonna be running. Hopefully she'll go true and straight. Make us proud.
In the pond.
Preparation, and all the glass is removed. We pull the antifreeze out. Well, do we put them in the river? Well, of course not. It's all our own property. So everything's good.
Not.
Yep, clean it up after we make a mess.
Clean it up. Yeah, that pick private property.
That was amazing. That was great.
That is awesome.
All right. So
That is awesome.
Whoa.
That's 4th of July.
we get a hold of
That's
them.
awesome.
We get a hold of the owner. I got his name, Arnie, and we start. We talk about maybe in music. I don't know if they already do or not. What they got going. It started in 05.
Concert.
Yeah, and then we go live. I watched other videos. They got people that are from up top, down below. They got 4-wheelers and trails, and they could probably be ripping us back and forth, or maybe we get access to a 4-wheeler. We'll be in with the people. We're there to bring music, live channel.
Yeah, we even have other events that we're looking at partnering up with, not just this one. That's why we're telling you guys and everybody who's watching right now, and of course your team, you guys know, and JT's finding out a couple bit, but there is a lot of other events that we want to, like this one, this Patriot Fest, we want to work in team, in partnership with, because like what JT's doing, what Fluid Pour, what we're all doing here, like you said, it's our commonality. I mean, I saw nothing but America on that video, literally. There's no environmentalists, and by the way, it's all on private property. So what happens on private property? Well, we all know about the Constitution.
So this one, we'd fly into Washington. I think we looked up like Spokane or something there. And then you'd get on the boat. It's like a 2-hour ride up to Glacier View.
A little ferry, Anchorage,
and we
or
think
whatever.
about
So
getting a big
there's
12-man cabin and doing things like that. To kind of get us up there. That'd be freaking awesome.
So that looks like a good time. No doubt. No doubt.
Love it.
Yes,
so I
that's
mean,
so
of
cool.
course, so this Patriot Fest, we've looking at other Patriots hosting the Patriot Fest, and then we, as the Patriot Hour show, the team, music guests would go to these Well, they would do all the planning. So we have so much coming up in the future, and you're going to find out about all of our possible dreams and goals at the Patriot Fest this year. We're going to really start to give you guys a bit more meat on where we want to start really heading, because we all see that our society is getting crazier and crazier, and people are getting more interested in different things than they should be, if I can put it in those words.
Yes. So Fluid Pour, how was your trip coming in? How'd you guys make good time, it looked like? And
It was really good, man. Good. I don't know if you hear me because it's bad, but
we'll get up and stand up with that phone, hold it, and maybe go in the hallway or something. See how you go to the bathroom or something.
Yeah.
I think the internet's in his son's room, so if you get close to that door, you might be able to get a little better signal right around there, maybe.
Yeah, but his daughter-in-law.
Yeah, the audio sounds good.
It's good now.
Is that
audio
better?
sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, it was a really good trip, man, and we had no traffic at all. My two riders, we split the drive-in. It was great. They split with me. It was a good time. We enjoyed a lot of looking things up while we were, on the road. It was a really good time, guys, and I can't wait to actually be there with you guys, over there at the festival. And I think the big thing for me is watching the flag retirement ceremony, man. I love it.
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
definitely. Boys and girls, we do here.
It is awesome.
Amen.
Amen, brother. So Woodman, you got
Very
a text
cool.
from them, and you went and met them. They haven't been to the hotel yet. They haven't got there. They went straight to the Legion.
They haven't been there yet. No. Yeah, he called me this morning when he got it
up since 11.
Yeah.
That's dedication.
He
Coming straight to the Legion.
Yeah, I went.
Should have put him to
I
work.
went down there to greet him, and we talked for a while. Wally showed up. And he introduced himself, and then we come over to my house so we can see my junkie house and see what I got going over here. Greg's passengers are outside in the van right now.
Yeah, why?
He's all locked up in a cage.
Why can't they be on?
Yeah.
Why can't you? What's going on with that?
Well, they wanted to stay out of the way. That's what
Gotcha.
they said. So.
Oh.
Nice. So
you see, it's all coming together, you guys. This is what we've been planning on. It's interesting. This all started almost last year around the same time. Like, hey, we're doing this, and to see this coming to fruition is just amazing. Seeing everyone we've been talking to, I'm seeing all these people in the chat. Like, I'll be there. I'm gonna go there. This is awesome. I won't be there, but I'm gonna watch it online the whole time. This is going to be great, you guys, and I certainly looking forward to many other live events, and you guys coming along with us and seeing new artists, new things, new places, and definitely new Patriots.
Never a dull moment. Never a dull moment.
We got a whole show going on in the chat. They want to talk about this Kamala Harris thing, man. What's going on?
I was going to bring it up. What are your guys' thoughts on it? I picked. I thought it was going to be Whitmer or whatever out of Michigan. I was sold.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought too. I thought, yeah, for sure, she's setting herself up. I mean, you don't act Ruski for nothing.
I picked her 3 years ago for this, and I thought she was going to get to run for president, but
she might if once Biden.
But that's what I'm saying, yeah. And she also so screwed up on the road. I mean, she was drunk on wine every time. You could just totally tell how drunk she was, and anybody with a brain could. The only people that probably couldn't were the people in the room, because
with her.
you kind of, they may be so, and but I mean, I don't know. I can tell when a woman's on, or I'm sorry, I shouldn't be sexist. When a person is on wine, how every alcohol has its own little.
It's a wine buzz. It's not a beer buzz.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all. We all
And she's
know
like,
that. I agree. Yeah.
"Whoa, I'm so happy and everything's great. I'm gonna run for president, and everybody's gonna get $30,000 a year." You know, she was like, "Okay, put the wine down."
All right, I had to get that.
Well put.
That's good.
Great acting, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a ham. But she, so like, and she really does have some big problems with what she, the way she was attorney in California. The things she did, and it was a different time then. But it goes to show you now how you see, really how awful these drug, basically how many years people got for weed or for whatever it was. And even obviously now crack cocaine, but these things were like put into the communities. They were literally put into the communities.
Yes,
and that's what
they were operations to fund, like the CIA or some black budget. And then people are like, that's a conspiracy, but it's real. That's it.
Yeah, it's so real and it's so obvious now. And look who else benefited, the prison lobbyists. I mean, the prisons became a really viable market. I mean, I'm surprised they probably are on NASDAQ. It's like, and they become a churn, keeping these people slaves, man. And that's the ultimate slavery right there, is the ultimate slavery when you have been born into a system where you were immediately victimized. I hate to say that word, but you're born a victim. Like if you're born in this inner city, not think about how many of the babies, the crack babies and babies born with alcohol syndromes and
yes,
these children are now 30, 40 years old, and and even if they survived the mental disability they were given, and through all of that, they were still stuck in a system where everyone around them was making money off of selling drugs, and anybody that was just trying to be a hardworking person couldn't get a job and couldn't make any money. And it's you got to put yourself in those people's shoes. I got robbed by a kid, stole my truck, all my music equipment, my guitar got, I forgave that kid because I had to think about that kid for that 1 second. Felt like he had something. He was 17 years old. He driving away in my truck. He's like, oh my gosh, I have something now. And I had to put myself in that kid's shoes. And you really do. You just have to do. I do that, and I think that that's the best way to live your life and to understand that those. And now we can see the system that a lot of people were brought into. And if it wasn't that, it's alcohol and the things like that. I mean, I have no problem with alcohol myself. It has a problem with me, I think, but I don't have any problem with people drinking it moderately and me drinking it moderately or whatever. But the whole, I was raised in an alcoholic family, and I know the bad things that happen through that too. So. And that's what they were manipulating with people 40 years ago and 50 years ago. I mean, before there was cocaine and crack, it was out, drink away, Budweiser, USA. And, so you got to realize that it's a system that we are breaking out of. That's my take on that. I don't know how in the hell I got there from Kamala Harris, but hey.
Well, they're hoping to keep that system going if she gets in there. And some people think that Kamala's really a dude in disguise, or here the old switcheroo. I mean, there's so many wild hypotheses going on. It's so crazy. It's like, you know what? They won't even, there's no debate. It's almost like we're making a joke that, well, she's probably going to be because something's going to happen to him. So she's going to have to take the place, you know. It's like my gut's already telling me Biden's out somehow, some way, shape, form, and she's going to magically be in there with.
He said months ago. He said that months ago.
They attacked Trump on all these, every little issue when he was running. So, I mean, to be fair, like for her, just on truthful things or the official narrative in the 80s, she was dating that married man, that senator guy that she kind of came in between him and his wife and was like the mistress or something.
Woman.
I mean, there's always that. I mean, that's just a moral issue for some people, but hey, I'm on to bigger and better. We're at the 45-minute mark. I have the last day of running around on a few things. But I did want to take a few phone calls, so let's do that.
Awesome.
Ooh. If you guys, I'll just give the number out. What is it? 202-506-9005. We'll take a couple of calls. Right. Give us a call. So 202-506-9005. 202-506-9005.
Give a call. Let us know how you feel.
005.
Woodman, put it in the chat instead of a sticky note. Well, that will work too.
There you go. 202-506-9005.
05.
And we're.
You guys hear an echo? I think Greg's standing too close to me. But I can hear what he's saying. You guys are saying down the hallway.
I'm sure he can.
I'm sure you can. Yeah. Where's your headphones? So you can't hear him.
I'm gonna go outside.
Nobody's hearing your personal echoes from your hallway.
Ergo, it must be yours.
All right, we got a caller on the line. You got Woodman, JT, Ben, Sean from Communist Jersey. What's up, brother? All right, brother.
You from Jersey? I'm from Jersey.
By saying I was wrong about Bart.
Yes,
he's on it.
I know.
He's on it.
We tried to convince you, but we knew that time would let it sink in. What did you find out? Talk to the people.
Hey, I'm man enough to admit when I was wrong, and I was damn sure wrong about Bart.
Hey, that's all. See, and we're glad that you called in. That's what we do. You know, I wasn't always that way. Sometimes when you're wrong, then you'll try to stay right. But at least you're willing to admit that. So what made you? What did you dig into? What did you see? Just everything that you're seeing the last few days. Yeah. What made you?
I still had my doubts, like how he was doing news conferences, and then he was saying he wasn't going to go after anyone in the Obama administration. And then watching him in front of Congress was just completely breathtaking. I mean, he had a thug-like moment, man. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do. Well, and I took it to be that some of the crimes committed wouldn't be for the civilian sector, which is BAR. That's civilian crimes. That's not military tribunals or some of the other charges that could arise or that you wouldn't know about until they wanted you to know about them. Military tribunals could happen and be over with and people gone and missing, and you'd never know until they told you. They'd just be a missing person in some cases. Or maybe that's, some of the cases of missing people we have,
Yeah. You know what I wish President Trump would do? And this is just my opinion. But I wish he would just bombshell declass everything and have the military work under civilian leadership to completely wipe all these demons off the map. I mean, that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
That would be biblical.
Wait, real quick. The reason why I called in, I follow a YouTube page called Don't Drink the Kool-Aid. The guy is fantastic.
I've seen
it. He put out a video yesterday, and there was a gentleman in there who was saying about how all these governors are releasing these prisoners and then housing them in hotels, right? So a couple years ago, I had an accident with a chainsaw in my leg, and I had to go to physical therapy.
Jeez.
Now, this doctor was super, super diehard Democrat. He was trying to sleep with two of the Puerto Rican women, younger women that I know who worked for him. And what he did was he took them to this warehouse that he has that is packed floor to ceiling with weapons and ammunition. This guy is not allowed to work. He can't take any insurance because he was caught frauding all of them. So I wonder if that fraudulent money is what filled the warehouse. And they told me he has multiple warehouses. I wonder if that's what these weapons are being stockpiled for.
What ethnicity was
The closer
he?
we get to the elections, the more this violence is absolutely going to ramp up.
I turned off Woodman's audio, and we don't hear the cricket no more. If I turn it on, you hear the cricket.
And you figure with all these people they're letting out of jail, that's a standing ready army for these demons.
Wow.
You know, we've had the thing with Fast and
That's nothing confirmed. I'm just telling you scuttlebutt that I've heard.
How's the wife?
But that is a pretty sickened, because I start, ever since President Trump got elected, my whole thought process has been completely changed. And it's for the better, by the way.
I love it.
You know, the blinders are off. The curtain is no longer over my eyes. My eyes are wide open now.
Right. I was asking how the wife was doing with the.
Oh my God,
expecting?
she is. I'm sorry about that. It's hard for me to hear. I had to go take a delivery down to Cape May, so I'm on my way back now. She is getting bigger by the day. Oh my God. It is
Careful what you say now.
to watch. It is absolutely glorious to see. I talk to the babies every day. It's truly amazing.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, gentlemen.
We're gonna miss you this weekend at the Patriot Fest.
Yeah, I'm sorry I can't make it, but with her starting to have difficulties moving around now,
You got it.
I
Yes.
wouldn't feel
Family
right leaving
first,
her
brother.
home alone to come to the Patriot Fest, brothers. I'm sorry.
No, we got you. You guys
It's
join in.
family first.
Yeah,
We
join in
want
for
you
the
at
live
home,
feed.
our
It's
wife.
what it's there for. Do the live feed. Make sure you catch
Yeah.
the concert Friday night.
Well, I got to put her first right now, and, you know, it's no longer, my life is no longer mine. Now my life is hers and my children.
Yes.
Amen.
And I will make this blanket statement, and I pray that my brothers and sisters out there agree with what I'm about to say. God granted us his mercy. It is time we earn his grace. It is time we stand up, because I will promise you this. Even if it means my life, I will not leave my daughters a legacy of pedophilia, slavery, starvation, disease, and then eventual death at the hands of these ungodly creatures.
There you go, brother.
Amen.
There
It
you
will
go.
not happen.
Well, brother, we appreciate it. We're probably going to try to get to one more call here. Of course, you're more than welcome to call back
Brothers, I
anytime.
love you all. God bless.
God bless
Where
you.
we go on, we
God
go
bless.
all.
We go all.
You too,
Amen.
brother.
Come on.
Next trip. God bless, brothers.
Talk to you soon, brother. Make
God
sure
bless.
you're, you know, beaming in or checking out the live feed over the weekend when you can. We're going to be going live mostly Friday, probably a few times on Saturday. Definitely the flag retirement will be captured to the channel Saturday morning as well for those of you. We did that last year. If we go back, I could probably find the video. We got one more call coming in right here. Welcome to the Patriot Hour. You got Mike on the phone. You got Ben, JT, and Woodman, and Fluid Pour. What's going on?
Morning.
Hey guys, Matt from Kentucky. How y'all doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Doing good. Doing good. I posted on Facebook yesterday I said, hey, Killer, I guess you shouldn't have been eating people. You should have been sleeping with them. Might have made it to the CP.
Dang.
I love it. I love it.
Oh,
Huh?
we love it.
I love it. That is awesome. You poke that thing.
Yeah,
Oh, that's awesome.
They're ridiculous.
So you're not able to make it to the Patriot Fest, are you, this year?
Oh yeah, we're coming.
Okay. Yeah.
Bringing bacon rinds.
Nice.
What are you bringing, bacon?
The bacon rinds.
Dang it, just beeped. What is that? Bacon?
The bacon, yep.
John's wood chips
We're excited.
bacon rinds.
John's wood chips bacon rinds. Yes. Awesome.
Yep, we're coming. And
We
I got a flag that I'm going to hang at the stand. It's Trump as Rambo. It says, "No more bullshit."
Nice.
So, I love it.
Great.
I found that the other day, and I'm like, I got to take that with me.
Okay. Yeah, no, we are expecting a heck of a turnout. We just, like Woodman said, we finally, he went to an executive board meeting, and we just had some, lots of different things going on in the last year there. Unbelievable. But this all started a year ago when Fluid Pour came down, and we're just happy that anyone that can make it, where it's a weekend of no agendas, just enjoy your freedom, your liberties, and we're just happy to all be together. We're going to be breaking some bread together, eating and singing and having festive, good time.
We can't wait to meet you guys. We really can't. We've been looking forward to it.
Right.
When do you guys leave? What is today? Wednesday? Are you heading out today then, or what?
Yeah, we're cooking. We're cooking today, and tomorrow I'm gonna go sell some, and then we'll have the money to get out there, and then we'll set up. So, I guess Friday and Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And,
this is amazing, you guys. You're able to hear literally
everybody really likes
one of
us. And
oh yeah, it's going to be great. This is one of our vendors. You guys are coming out of the Patriot Fest. There's so many awesome patriots and vendors coming out to support this. It's nothing but wonderful, wonderful Patriot support, and it's because of you guys. And I'm so glad you called in. We got a hold of you today. You'll be able to get a hold of us.
yeah, but on a more serious note, have y'all been watching Charles Ward and Charles Freak?
I've seen something, but
Watch some of those shows. They're amazing. They are really amazing, and they'll open your eyes to a lot of stuff that's really been going on. But yeah, they he seems to really know what they have this where like they don't do any conspiracies. They know what they're talking about, and it's all true. So it's pretty amazing.
That's good. I'll definitely.
I can't hear Ben at all.
Oh, you can't?
Oh, it's all right. No worries.
That's crazy. All right. Well,
yeah,
I don't know if I don't have anything on or off. Can you hear JT Wild?
I can't hear anybody, but you might. Yeah. Yeah. Just.
Well, we got issues. We got issues. But hey, you'll be able to hear them when you're there.
Yep, that's right. But we're gonna be there, and I can't wait. So.
All right.
I get up here and get working.
All right. Well, we'll see you in less than I guess about 2-3 days. We'll be seeing you, and we look forward to it. So we'll see you Friday evening. Are you guys arriving Friday during the day sometime? I assume. Hopefully.
Riding like in the parade.
No, Friday. Are you arriving?
Yeah, Friday morning.
Okay.
What time? That's the
you
thing.
Can anytime. You can show up anytime. Yep, anytime Friday. We actually got a few people showing up Thursday because of just their schedules, and some people are I don't know, they're just in the area on like a little bit early. So you're fine. Anytime Friday, we'll be down there. You'll have somebody down there all day Friday. Look for the person in like the fluorescent safety shirt color.
Okay. And
right.
If I needed to bring my cooker, could you have electricity?
Do we have electricity? Limited. We could. I got a generator.
It's limited. Bring some extension cords and things like that. But yeah, we'll have to see. That's why the earlier you come on Friday, the more that could be addressed.
Yes.
Okay.
There's very limited.
Yeah, we're gonna leave about midnight Thursday night.
Okay.
They're early, about 6 in the morning, probably.
Okay.
So, yeah, but we love you guys, and y'all have fun, and we'll see you this weekend.
Love you too. Safe travels, and we'll see you at the event. All right.
All right.
All right.
God bless.
God bless. Goodbye.
I just had an epiphany about this Joe Biden thing, man. I just had an epiphany.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now all of us were bewildered. Like, why would they have picked him of all of the people, right? I mean, you're definitely
he's so mentally stable,
right? No, listen to this. This is good because he has the most demons in his closet, right? And they all know that. They know this Ukraine stuff is true, right? They know it, right? So he is a shield. He's a freaking human shield because they can get whoever they obviously now Kamala in the VP slot. They know for a fact that if he wins the election, he's going to be impeached. There's just no doubt, especially if we still have the Senate. And it leaves it open for whoever they pick as VP. So that's why it took them so long to pick the VP, because they had to make sure whoever that was, they wanted to be president.
And all her rituals are up to date. All of the everything there, all of her I's have been dotted with the handlers, and everybody's giving her thumbs up. She's all good to go. Ritual's good. Yep. All right.
It's the only thing that makes sense why they would pick him, because why? It's like,
he's the whipping boy at the very end. He's going to get whipped out of the way.
That's right.
Yep. It was there for them to bring in, almost like if you set somebody up here and then because that's what the majority of the people would want, like a big name, and then you can bring in whoever because he gets to pick. So they can make them pick, you're going to pick this person because this is who they really want. And then, so that's a way to backdoor the person in. And then that person gets to pick a VP because he's collapses. He's literally gets the test done. And he's just, that's what's baffling more so than what you just pointed out, JT, is like, we had to deal with this nonsense with Trump. If we remember they were getting ready to put the 25th Amendment on him, like, he's mentally not there. But you never saw that. It was like made up. It was like when I tell everyone when I'm my last house, I'd be out mowing this 3 or 4 acres, and I'd cut in to hear, and for some reason CNN or MSNBC was on. I always kept the TV on. I'd be cutting in, and this was when Trump was just early on running, like, well, Trump said something racist today, and I was like, oh. I'd stop dead in my tracks and stare at the TV, and they'd be like, here's what and they'd cut to this thing at a speech, and he would say, we're going to build the wall. We're going to keep sovereignty. We're going to, if people want to come here and document, we're going to check them. They all need to be vetted. And then they cut back, and the person would be like, see, there he is being racist. And I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I was like, that hurt my head. I was like, that's not racist. He's talking about our sovereignty and stuff. So they made things up. They tried to get you to believe it. Here you actually have it happening. Like the mental instant, like the words coming out backwards, and just him like, oh, I'm in New Jersey. And they're like, you're in Ohio. He's like, oh, yeah. All of that is proven, but people ignore it. So I don't get it. That's what's even more baffling is the and then the people like your neighbor, the people we actually have to deal with, they're not picking up on that. And you're like, huh, but you were repeating that Trump was racist or had dementia when he never was and didn't never have it. And here you really have it. Here's a racist. Here's lots of things. And it's all ignored.
A liar. He's like, there's only one reason they kept him in politics. How does a guy lie that much?
Man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Knee-jerk reaction.
Cut to the baby. It's the baby, quick.
Yeah.
Come on,
test. I'm
man.
not going to do no test. Come on, man.
Come on, man. If somebody doesn't know the difference between an elephant and a that thing, man.
That's like me asking you if you were doing cocaine before this broadcast. Come on, man.
Come on.
You kids don't do that cocaine, do you? Hey.
It's like me asking if you were cocaine. You don't have any, do you? Anyway, come on, man. It's just...
And then you go, I was that little girl. We got some good ones. We got to do a humdinger with those two. That'd be great. Back and forth.
Boy.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable.
I can't believe it, really. I really can't.
I've got an idea for a little video where you're like Joe's producer, and little does he know, but your entire job is to make him look as bad as possible. So right before he goes to give that speech about being in the hot tub and the little hairs, he's like, Joe, that story you told me the other night about being in the hot tub with the kids, that's the one. Go for it, Joe. Do that one, bro. Do it, Joe. And Joe's like, really? You think? Sure. And he's like, Joe, I know that is the story. So Joe goes, and I know about roaches. And
yeah. And kids, when they rub my legs.
Yeah.
And my hair turns blonde in the sun.
I mean, you could go for days with that. Just keep going every little time he's ever made it. Hey, Joe, we're in Montana. We're in Montana. Remember to say Montana. Oh, yeah, Joe, Arizona is a state.
Oh.
Arizona is a state. I mean, is a city. I'm sorry. Yeah. Joe, Arizona's a city. Are you sure it's a city? Yeah, it's a city. It's not a state, bro. Make sure you do that up there. Gosh, I don't want you to mess up again, man.
That's hilarious.
His evil campaign manager, Joe Biden.
He seems like the guy who doesn't want to play the game, but his mom and dad is making him play the game, and so he's I don't want to be here. Like, come on, come on, Joey, you gotta do it. I don't want to.
No, that's what we talked about early on. That we said that they were in the room like, well, Joe, you're gonna be up this year. No, I don't want it, and I refuse. And they're like, no, you're up. And he kind of took on his own mission, like, well, I'll mess it up for him. I'll make it to where there's no way they'll pick me, because this is the act that we're getting. People said they've been around people with dementia. No, it's real. It's just amazing how sharp-witty he was. I don't know, the last several years under Obama, I don't remember seeing him a lot. But early on with Obama, he wasn't this crazy. If you go back, you have a hard time finding him be so crazy. I take it this way. I think these people have the little things in their ears, and they normally have people off stage listening with computers and a whole team of 8 people right there. And when the question comes in, like for Hillary, like blah blah blah, and these numbers, and the people are like, they're like, all right, Hillary, here we got numbers off 4.8 of the state, and she can start rattling off these facts and sound really smart and cool. I think that's how they've always done it with the little earpiece. Mm-hmm. I think white hats have hacked into Biden's, and they're garbling them up on. Maybe they're telling them all that stuff, and that's why he's just talking nonsense. They're back there high-fiving it, cracking up like, that's a good one, dude.
I bet you he's gonna say brown dog,
and that's
bark,
like
yellow
that's
rainbow.
almost more logical to me than anything. Yeah, you're really sick in the head.
Teleprompter.
You're
hacking into his teleprompter.
What movie was that with like the Bruce Almighty where he had him? He had the dude doing the weather.
Or how about Ron Burgundy when the teleprompter guy said about you stay classy, San Diego, but then he changed it to something else?
Yeah.
So we know this isn't something that, it's never been done before, and technology has only gotten, streamlined where it's a little tiny earpiece, and you can even hear some of them have my natural reaction on the newscast. They'll breaking news. You used to get a piece of paper. Remember back in the day? You'd have some arm come in on the camera and be like, shh, here's some paper. Like, oh, breaking news. I just got something right in front of me, and they're popping the paper so you see it's in front of you. Now they just do this bit. Breaking news. So it's like we already know they deal with the earpieces We know that when they speak, they're a mouthpiece for someone else's brain. So there's so many theories because the guy's acting so off the rails, and some of the things that are coming out are literally mind-blowing. To think that people still believe a certain thing when the truth is so incredibly, it's not hiding in plain sight anymore. It's just in plain sight, and people are just too blind to see it. So it's not hiding anywhere. It's always been like just in plain sight.
Or they don't
can't hide what's making news.
Sorry, you guys.
A potential scandal with the Buffalo PD surfaced today when the mayor demanded what the mayor demanded the chief. What the mayor as a response to allegations.
Somebody get him some water, please.
Yeah, it looks like my new co-anchor may need a glass of water.
Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. In other news, the Prime Minister of Sweden visited Washington today, and my tiny little nipples went to France.
What did he say?
Hey, me, boss. I didn't do nothing.
The copy, please. The copy's good. Just read it.
The White House Reception Committee greeted the Prime Rib Roast Minister, and I do the cha-cha like a sissy girl. I like a do the cha-cha. I'm sorry, we seem to be having some technical difficulties.
Got my paper.
I like a do the cha-cha.
You moved to the chair on that one.
Back talking on this one. There you go, folks. They're showing you exactly what you see every night on CNN.
No, this is really
garbly. I'm in control.
I'm not in control of myself. That's more.
Oh my God!
It's like that's a nice little window into these people who are just basically puppet robots.
Secret meaning.
You know?
There's like a double meaning to that whole thing.
Oh my gosh! Yes.
My favorite thing is my least favorite thing of Bidenism is like where he goes, well, it's like, well, maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe I should. Nah, I'm not gonna say that. Like it's like, dude, really?
Nah.
He
I better stop.
Almost every time they give him more than 5 minutes. Yeah, I better stop right there.
He's like,
they
don't
motivate me.
Nah, I've said enough. My time. I've probably gone over my time, right? Well, now you have asking that question, but yeah.
Yeah, the new tweet was the new video was of him 2008, and he's just sharp as a crack, you know. And then they show him now, and they're like,
"Is that a little cognitive decline there?"
I'll tell you what it is. He was one of those. I'll tell you what it is. I'm Joe Biden, and I'm running for Senate. God dang it! Just sit right there. Just vote for me. And if you're not going to vote for me, get out of the way.
Yeah. Hi, my name's Joe Biden. If you like what you see, vote for me. If you don't, vote for the other guy. That's what he said.
Yeah. I'm not the best guy if you like me, I guess.
He's going to say that in the debates. You know he is. He's going to run that one.
Well, the biggest one is they can ask him, Biden, we were looking at tapes from 2008. You're sharp as a whip, and here, you know, you're really mentally all over the place. I'll tell you what, it's we need to get Donald Trump looked at. That's what really needs to be looked at. Trump. And, you know, he always goes to like that. You know, it's Trump. It's Trump.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. We get Trump out of here, this virus will go away quicker than you could ever imagine.
Well, I got some Seminole Indian roots in me, and there's always been a thing with these. We kind of lose our minds towards the end. It's like, wow, you and the other was Squanto. What was her name? A squaw. You know, there's a little lady that claimed to be something else as well. Oh my gosh, it's. I'm just ready for the big show. Yeah, the Pocahontas lady. Yeah.
Can you go? Hey, Fluid Port, can you go get with the people from that came with you and say hi? We'll wave to them, or are they kind of bashful?
Not cages in your van.
I will. They're in my van.
Let's check this out, man.
He's got people sitting in the van for real.
He's got people tied up.
For real,
in the van.
Tied up.
Take their sacks off. Hey guys.
Hey, you guys.
Welcome.
So glad you guys are able.
That's Melody
Yeah, look
Ann
at we're
and
seeing
Mike.
you. What's up?
Yep.
How you doing? Good to see you guys.
All
You guys are
right.
awesome. Thank you for coming down with Fluid Pour and being a part of it. We really love all the support you guys have given. Thank you.
Where'd they drive from?
Yeah.
They came from
We
Florida.
came from Coast, Florida.
Oh wow, awesome.
The Notasassa, is that how you say it? We had a blast, man. That was a good ride. Safe, fun. We're here.
And
We're happy to
now
be here.
the family at the last minute. See, last year it was Fluid Pour, his wife and kids, and they were all looking forward to coming. But much like last year, school's in effect in August at this time. We had tried to push this back earlier by 2 weeks and make it at the end of July, but there was just no budging with the Legion or whatnot. So it's the exact same date. And but then all of a sudden, Florida's schools got canceled, and Fluid Pour's wife and kids were all able to come, but he had already gotten with a few people from the channel. And
pandemic has affected everythody, you guys.
Yes,
We're just all trying to come together and make it work for everybody. So it's we're laughing, but the consequences of the pandemic have been real.
Oh yeah.
That is quite
So
this is where we talk about
my
you
phone
don't have no
battery-
control
my
sometimes.
phone battery is about to die. My phone battery is about to die, so I'm going to duck off of here, Mike.
Yeah,
Okay?
we're done. We're getting
Sorry.
ready to shut down too because I got to get moving. It's already 11, so let's go ahead and sign off, everybody. Fluid Pour, we'll see you. We'll let you get off first. I'll cut you out.
Okay, thank you.
See you later on, bro.
God bless y'all. We'll see you.
God bless, brother.
morning.
Awesome. Glad to see you on Next
God
of the
bless, bro.
Woods.
Take it easy.
Nice. Look
All
at that,
right.
you guys. This is beautiful, beautiful.
Any last closing thoughts? Anybody? JT, I'll let you go first.
Just I'm really looking forward to coming up there and hanging out with you guys. It's going to be a great time. I'm bringing a bunch of CDs to sell, so that's going to hopefully finance the trip and get us. I just really want to be part of the supporting the president and be basically give you guys a big thanks and everybody out there that shows up a big thanks for all that they do, and just want to have them just have a good time, man, and hopefully I'll be able to entertain everybody for a couple hours.
No, we're excited that you're coming, and that's the thing, everyone. This is just we all work hard all year. This is just a weekend for patriots to get together, like-minded or not. Honestly, to come to this event, you just need to support Constitution. If you support freedom and liberty, you're like 100% there already. We're all about that. So the links are down below, by the way. I've added them throughout this thing. I'm trying to get jet custom printing added too, but JT Wild's PayPal's down below. I'm going to put his link to his website. He's got other means, but if you can support him, he's coming down. If you could support the event, share this video across all your platforms, by the way. Other than that, Woodman.
Yeah, and even if they just want to go to the website and buy a CD, that helps.
Yes.
You know, I mean that's funds coming in, and that's jtwild.com. You know, it's right there on the front page. You can get an autographed CD. I'll be out of town this week, but if you do make an order, it'll be going out next week. So,
heck yeah,
that'd be awesome.
And for
That's
those of you
actually I like
coming,
that better
he's gonna have
because that's
plenty.
not me begging. That's get me being able to give you something.
Give you
and,
something, yeah.
Yeah, you know, and it's I really like that better actually. So if you guys, and it's probably the last CD you'll ever buy, you know, because they're going away. So it's good to have one of those, especially if you have a CD player in your car that hasn't been used in a while. You're gonna love this CD. It
So
rocks.
you know what you can get with the CD is you're getting that autograph. I mean, now do they have the rights to digitally download if you get the CD, or is it just one or the other? I mean, how does that work?
Yeah, no, the CDs are separate, and then they can, yeah.
Gotcha. So
that's just a piece of memorabilia, hopefully that you can listen to. You know.
All right. So you guys, Ben, closing thoughts?
I'm really excited. I look forward to not only, jamming some music with JT, listen to him, really hooking up with a lot of you guys, and, to really echo what Mike was saying, this is really about our freedom, our liberties, our Constitution, and that's what our mantra, that's what our mission statement is for this 2-day event, working with our local Legion. A lot of people have never seen a flag retirement ceremony done on a civilian side. And so that's what we're about. We don't care what side of the aisle you say you're from, or what part of the country you're from, or wherever. We just want to come and see you and hang out with some good Americans who want the same freedoms that we do. And we all know if you don't use it, you're going to lose it. And so we want you to come and participate and use your freedoms, and we want to be there to use them with you. So that's why I'm really being a part of this. And I've met wonderful, wonderful Americans, patriots, musicians, individuals, and I can't wait to meet more of you guys. And I just want to say God bless you all, and I can't wait to see you in just a few days, just a couple of days, you guys. It's really, really exciting. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Woodman, what you got?
I can't wait for the tremendous family reunion we're going to have on Friday. Awesome. It's going to be great. Hang around for the next day and flag retirement. Awesome ceremony. I can't wait. I just can't wait.
Corn and sausage, hog roast Saturday afternoon. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, all that, man, I'll tell you what, if you don't have fun there, you're in the wrong place.
Now, there is a huge thing going on at the exact same time as ours across town in the same, where small city as Bristol is. There's this other huge abate. So it's the abate riders. It's the people that get all the money funded every year to put on the abate course to get everyone to learn how to ride a motorcycle properly, and the safety course involved in that, the abate. But yeah, it's Summerfest, and that's actually going on just like last year. So it's right across town on private property. It's a huge event every year. We've actually lost a lot of people coming to the flag retirement that the Legion's been doing for many years, the rider group out of our Legion. We were talking last year about, you guys should move this 1 week ahead or 1 week later, and get out of that weekend. No, they moved it to this weekend. It's almost that if anyone's going to move, it's going to be them. But they actually got a hell of a lot more of a grip just because of the nature of what it is. But ours, again, we'll get some people trickling over. They're going to hear, they're probably going to see that, we got a couple thousand in the live. Look for JT's channel to be live. Look for the Patriot Hours to be live. We're going to really try. I will be talking to the audio guy today about that multicasting, JT. So, again, when you come in, we'll have everything squared away. Again, links are down below. Let me go to this real quick. We still got people trickling out. We got about 650 in the room. Tell us where you're from. Shout out where you're beaming in or where you're checking in from. That way we can see the Patriots all around the world.
I know Arizona was in the room earlier. Give a shout out where you're from. This is what we're talking about. Where do your Patriots reside? Got here, put a little shout out.
New Jersey.
Ledar, New Jersey, we love you too. Enterprise, Alabama. Baltimore. South Texas, what up? That's what I'm talking about. Ohio, Flint, Michigan, Dollywood, North Kakalaki, the foothills of North Kakalaki, Hog Heaven, Arkansas, North Ireland, what's up? New Hampshire, Wisconsin's Woods, West Virginia, loving it. There, you hit the little arrow right there. Boom. There it is. West Virginia.
We got Charlotte, North Kakalaki, DeWitt, Michigan,
Colorado, Nevada,
California, Cali, Orlando, Kentucky,
Orlando,
Oklahoma,
Florida,
San Bernardino,
Carolina,
Hog Heaven, Bailey, North Kakalaki, Space Coast, Florida,
Arizona.
Hey, Tarpon
from
Springs,
Dallas.
that's right up by me.
What is that? Florida one's right by you?
Yeah. Yep, Tarpon Springs. I'm like about 30 miles, 20 miles.
Sacramento, California.
Look at JT Wild in your area. Next time he does a little show. I got some. Get out there. Say, hey, we're Patriots. We're here to support that. I know Doran Green from Hot Beat, Connecticut.
Durham. I see Durham, New Hampshire.
Durham boats in New Hampshire.
Durham boat crossing the old
Virginia in the house. Queens, New York.
Queens, New York.
You got New York, get some coffee in the quaw.
Guys, Memphis. Walla Walla, Washington State.
Massachusetts right there.
Got that Virginia boy. Got a Virginia boy up down here on top of the mountains there, boy.
You got Kentucky in the town. Oh,
that's a little Wabatucky. A little South Kakalaki right there.
Little Spring Hill, Florida. We hear you. How about somebody's calling in from the Philippines? Hey, that's an awesome place. There you go.
St. Paul, Minnesota.
I love the Philippines.
Yeah. A lot of Patriots out there. Gettysburg in Pennsylvania.
Gettysburg.
Dallas,
Texas.
Okay, Susie Q says the rally should be going on
all the way.
Cape Coral.
Texas.
Love Tarpon Spring, Florida. Big shout out from the UK. Checking in from across the pond, I see.
That's from Manchester.
Victoria.
That thing.
To Washington State. Newcastle. In
Australia.
South Wales.
New Wales, Australia, mate. All right.
Chucking in from a land down under.
Yes.
Costa Rica, baby. Costa Rica.
Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Sydney, Australia.
New Brunswick, Canada. What is that? Rhode Island.
Here's a fun
Grafton, West Virginia.
Hershey, the actual Hershey that made Hershey chocolate did not get on the Titanic. He did not get on the Titanic.
No, that's a big no.
He actually prospered not getting on.
He actually made a Hershey bar tribute to the sinking of the Titanic and made a killing with the Ruth Shire.
The old Ruth Schamacher from the Shire. Phoenix, Arizona.
Give Germany a chance. All right.
Give Germany.
Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. What up?
All we are saying is give Germany a chance.
Antarctica.
That's
Valpo, Indiana.
Checking in from Not My Mom's Basement, USA.
Not my mom. My own basement. Dang it. Cleveland.
I'm in my own basement.
Just grandma.
There's something
Liverpool, England, where the Beatles are from. Would like to say I'd love to hold your hand.
Remember that one song? Hey, you get into my car. Who, me? I heard that song yesterday, and it just kind of
California.
Something just kind of came over me. I was like, "What?" It was an '80s song. You guys heard that? Hey, you get into my car. Who, me? Yes, you.
Arizona, where we go one, we go all.
That's right. Croatia. Dimar Paltov, what is up from Croatia? Where we go one, we go all. Yes.
All right, let's.
Oakland in the house.
Clifton, New Jersey.
Suki.
I want to deck those cue cards.
Jersey.
They'll be there. They'll be there.
Yes,
we'll
they
get you.
will.
They will.
We're gonna be talking to all the people that show up with things that they have that they would like to get rid of and sell. So we will make sure we broadcast that. So if you cannot make it, make sure you're beaming in Friday night. Don't want to miss it. JT Wild, Ben, all of us. We're doing a show. We're talking to tons of the guests. the vendors.
You guys are going to be there. There's a lot of vendors coming out. All this is going to be a great time, you guys.
All right. So,
yeah, super
fellas,
excited.
Thank you, guys.
I'll be getting on the plane. I'll be getting on a big jet airplane tomorrow morning, 9:30, and I'll be there at 4 o'clock, and then I'm going to try to hook up with you guys.
Yes.
Very soon after that. Yes.
Don't try to comb your hair in a
guy over here.
I can't do it. All right, get
Full
woke, they
armor
say.
of God, everybody.
Full armor of God.
Full armor of God.
God bless. Safe travels to everyone coming into the fest. JT included. Down below are the links. Support JT if you can. Support Jet Customs if you need any of your items made. They
got it covered.
We got like the backdrop, like a thing to do the selfie station. It's gonna be awesome. For people to get their photos and to show that they're at the event. You put them to your own social medias around the country. Back, all your friends are gonna see it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be proof that you were there. Not that you need proof, but hey. Other than that, you guys, we'll do it again. Look for Friday morning show before we head to the Legion. JT Wild in studio. So check that out. I don't know if any of the fellows can make it as well, but we'll coordinate that. You guys, see you soon.
See you soon, brother. See you guys.
Airborne, everybody.
All
Airborne.
Real soon.
All right.
Got it right.
All right. We love it when we go off without a hitch. It looked good. Fluid pouring them. They're going to get some good rest today. I'll probably be catching up with him at some point today. I got a few hours to run around and then get down to meet with the sound guy, the production people, and make sure everything is, he knows everything that we want to try to cover. Again, I'm Michael. This is a Patriot Hour. Thank you for being here. Thank you for giving us some of your time. We know it's valuable. Again, never take what we say to be 100% word, fact, truth here. Do your own research. Come to your own conclusions based off all of that, and use logic. And nobody knows how to collect the research and how to put it together for your own benefit. You're the only one with the dog in the race at that point, trying to get information. So whatever works for you. And don't group think. Get somebody that's willing to research and look at your information individually after you both come to these conclusions. See where you land. See how close you came to details on things, and follow the money. Ask the questions. That's all we're saying. No more being spoon-fed. Those days are over. So we got into this mess in the first place. God bless.